In a peaceful mountain monastery, surrounded by ancient trees and soft, flowing streams, there lived a monk named Covey. He was known far and wide for his wisdom, his serene demeanor, and his ability to guide even the most troubled souls to peace. One day, a man named Arjun arrived at the monastery, burdened by anger and sorrow. His shoulders slumped under the weight of the injustices he believed he had endured. His friends had betrayed his trust, his family misunderstood his intentions, and his colleagues belittled his efforts. The bitterness had grown so deep within him that he felt as though the world was conspiring to hurt him at every turn. When he met Monk Covey, Arjun's eyes were heavy with tears. "Master," he began, his voice trembling, "I have traveled far to see you. My heart is heavy with pain. Everywhere I go, people hurt me with their words, their actions, and their indifference. How can I live in peace when the world is so cruel? How can I stop their harshness from breaking me?" Covey, who had spent decades mastering the art of inner peace, looked at Arjun with kindness. "Come, sit with me," he said softly, pointing to a shaded bench under a large banyan tree. The two sat in silence for a moment, allowing the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves to soothe the tension in the air. Then Covey began to speak. "Arjun, let me tell you a story," the monk said. "Many years ago, I was much like you. My heart was full of anger and pain because of how others treated me. I felt betrayed, misunderstood, and deeply hurt. One day, while walking through a dense forest, I came across an old, wise woman. She noticed the anguish in my eyes and asked me, 'What troubles you, young man?' I poured out my heart to her, telling her about the insults, the betrayals, and the cruelty I had faced. Arjun leaned forward, eager to hear the rest. The old woman listened patiently. Covey continued. Then she said something that changed my life forever. She told me, 'Covey, no one can truly hurt you unless you allow them to. Their words, their actions, these are outside of you. They may try to harm you, but the decision to let their actions disturb your peace is yours. Only you have the power to decide how you will respond.'" Arjun's brow furrowed in confusion. "But, Master," he interjected, "how can that be true? When someone insults me, it feels as though their words cut into my heart. How can I not feel hurt?" Covey smiled, nodding in understanding. "That's what I asked the wise woman too. She explained it to me in this way. Imagine you are walking along a forest path and you come across a thorn. If you step on it, it will pierce your foot and cause you pain. But you don't have to step on it. You can choose to avoid it. Similarly, the harsh words and actions of others are like that thorn. They may exist, but it is up to you whether you allow them to hurt you or not." Arjun sat in silence, processing the monk's words. The gentle breeze seemed to carry a sense of calm to his troubled heart. Covey continued, his voice steady and soothing. "Arjun, the truth is this. No one can control your emotions but you. If you choose to take offense, to dwell on their words, and let them poison your mind, then you give away your power to those who hurt you. But if you choose peace, to let go of their words and focus on what truly matters, you reclaim that power. It's not easy, but it is possible." Arjun took a deep breath, feeling a flicker of hope within him. "But, Master," he asked, "what should I do when the pain feels overwhelming? How do I stop myself from reacting?" Covey placed a hand gently on Arjun's shoulder. "The key lies in awareness," he said. "When you feel the anger, the pain, or the hurt rising within you, pause. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that this feeling is yours. It does not belong to the person who caused it. Ask yourself, does holding on to this pain serve me? Does it make me stronger, or does it keep me trapped in suffering? More often than not, you will realize that letting go is the path to freedom." Arjun's eyes welled with tears, not of sorrow, but of understanding. "I think I see now, Master. I have been letting others control my peace by reacting to their actions. But I can choose differently." Covey smiled, a proud and gentle smile. "Yes, Arjun, Remember, true strength does not come from fighting the world, but from mastering yourself. The world may try to hurt you, but only you can decide if it succeeds. When you hold on to your peace, you are unshakable. As the sun began to set behind the mountains, Arjun bowed deeply to the monk. His heart felt lighter, his mind clearer than it had been in years. "Thank you, master," he said. "I will carry your wisdom with me always." Arjun left the monastery that evening with a renewed sense of purpose. From that day forward, he no longer allowed the actions or words of others to dictate his peace. He walked through life with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing his inner calm was in his hands, and no one could take it from him unless he allowed it.